you are vaccinated?
Not me.
Well, today I'm going to tell you more about vaccines. Vaccine, a substance used to stimulate the production of antibodies and provide immunity against one or several diseases. That sounds like a good thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, not all parents think so. A new trend in today is anti-vaxxing. People who claim to be anti-vaxxers are against vaccinating their children, which is bringing disease back. Today, I'm going to tell you why people choose not to vaccinate their children, the consequences of not vaccinating, and why vaccinating is important. So what are vaccinations? Vaccinations protect you from specific diseases that can make you very sick, disabled, or even kill you. They work in a way that most vaccines contain a little bit of a disease germ that is weak or dead. Your defense system builds antibodies to fight off this specific germ. They remember this germ, so if you are exposed to the disease, your antibodies will know how to fight it. I'm going to show you some of the diseases that vaccines can prevent. Influenza, hepatitis A, hepatitis B, diphtheria, measles, mumps, pertussis, also known as whooping cough, polio, rubella, tetanus, rotavirus, chickenpox, and pneumococcal disease. So why do people choose not to vaccinate? Some people believe that there are risks associated to vaccinations, which is completely not true. The only risks are short-term. Some of them include allergic reactions, swelling, fever, and rash. They also think babies' immune systems are too young to handle all of these vaccinations. I'll give you an example. Parents born in the 70s and 80s were vaccinated against 8 diseases. Now children are vaccinated against 14 by the age of 2. This is not important because the number of shots don't matter. It's what's inside of them. The total number of antigens kids receive is only a fraction of what they used to receive. This is creating a problem. An example is whooping cough. More than 18,000 cases were reported to the Center of Disease Control in 2015. Since 2007, up to 50,000 cases have arrived each year. Another example is measles. Before the measles vaccine in 1963, there were around 3 to 4 million people with measles in the United States each year. 500 of those people died, 48,000 were hospitalized, and 4,000 developed brain swelling. In 2000, the United States declared measles was eliminated from the country. This is because the measles vaccine is highly effective. Now it is coming back. From January to April 2015, there were 159 reported cases. Vaccinations have many benefits. One of the best benefits is that it protects the people around you. If you have your vaccination, you can't pass disease to those who can't be vaccinated. 10 to 20 babies die from whooping cough each year, most of which are too young to be vaccinated. So if you're not vaccinated against whooping cough, you could pass it on to somebody who can't be vaccinated. It also helps protect future generations. Our generation has been protected against many diseases because our ancestors were vaccinated. Smallpox does not exist today because our ancestors were vaccinated against it. Another is rubella. Getting a vaccination for rubella risks passing it on to your children. So how do people get away with this? It isn't illegal to not vaccinate, but each state has their own guidelines. In Iowa, all kids are required to have vaccinations if they are at a licensed child care center or any school. The Iowa Department of Health also created a program, so if you can't afford your vaccinations, they will provide free vaccinations from birth to age 18. That's all I have today, so I hope after hearing all of this information, it didn't scare you too much, but just enough to get your vaccination. By doing this, you are protecting yourself, your future children, and all of those around you.
Yeah.